I'm Monica Strawbridge, and I'm going to walk you through what it takes for us to pack a box for 6 people for 4 days of backpacking.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about why food for the trail is important to you.
Well, food for the trail is important for energy. It's important to me that it be tasty, healthy-ish. As you'll see, we're not accomplishing that all the way. But whatever, you're walking so far, it's kind of a wash sometimes. But I just want it to be as healthy and as good ingredients as possible. So that was important. Last time we on the PCT we ate a lot of junk.
So you're trying to improve the way that you eat on this trail.
So we're trying to improve the way that we eat on this trail.
Okay, so maybe
it helps the way we feel, helps our injuries.
So this is you're trying to do a resupply box for 4 days. How many days are you packing resupply boxes for in total?
80. Well, right now we're packing for 80 days.
Okay.
80 days. We're thinking 160 days on the trail. So we're only doing half at the beginning. And since we don't know where we're going to be necessarily because of a lot of closures in the national parks, and we're just not sure who's going to be open when, we are just kind of doing general 4-day boxes and 2-day boxes, and having our trail team of people at home, my mom and dad, some friends that are willing to do it. We're just going to have them put together the days as we know how long the next leg of our trip is going to be. So
you'll be approaching, like, let's say you're on trail, you're you're maybe 200 miles out, 300 miles out from a resupply section. You know that one, from that point to the next point, will be 7 days. You'll just call home,
send a message to whoever's going to be doing it at that time, and say we have a 7-day stretch coming up. We'll need a 3-day box that we've packed and a 4-day box, or a 3-day and two-day boxes.
If it's a 5-day section, it'll be 3 and a 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so 3 and a 4, or a 3 and a 2, or a 4 and a 2, or you're combining foods into boxes that represent a number of days, and then your trail administrator will combine for the right number for that particular stretch.
That's the plan.
But currently, because of the complications of trail life and progress,
we cannot just say, hey, we're going to send all the Montana boxes from here.
Whew, that's complicated.
It's a little complicated.
Okay. Are you having fun with the complications? Are you having fun with the complications?
No, I hate complications.
Okay, so anyway, so maybe you could walk us through what it's like to pack how many days is this one? This is a 4-day section?
It's a 4-day section,
okay.
6 people. This is probably at the height of hunger, or at least when our hunger has kicked in, maybe not the height. But we'll need a lot of calories. Some of us nearing 6,000.
So the quantities might be a little high, but this is how to pack a resupply for a family. It could be helpful.
Yeah,
every
family's going to be different.
This represents enough for our family at a stage when our hiker or trail hunger has kicked in. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. All right. That sounds good.
At least I hope this is enough. This is a lot of food.
All right. We'll find out. Okay. So walk us through packing of a 4-day box.
So we'll start with, I don't think it's all going to fit in this box.
Okay.
We're going to start with some meals, because these are kind of like, and this we do at lunch, basically. We stop, we cook. And this is chicken, ramen, and dried vegetables. And some kind of sauce in there, like a soy, sesame oil sauce. So we just dehydrated a bunch of meals. This is an example. We've got chicken, noodle, and veg soy. I think that's actually the same thing. Somebody just labeled it differently. This is spaghetti with meat sauce.
So will people fight over this when you get to a resupply? Do you know how that's going to work?
Yes. People will have identified the ones that they do or do not like at this point. There will be
some
battle,
disputes.
a bitter battle.
Okay, some disputes as you go. Okay, so you've laid out 24 meals.
24
6
meals,
people,
6
4
people,
days.
4 days. We only do this once a day. We cook once a day. We do this at lunch. We take a couple, maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, rest. and eat the meals. These will be our lunches. Oh, we'll probably eat more than this at lunch, but this is the main staple. We'll probably have some candy, dried fruit, other little bits, but this is the big lunch. The reason we only cook once a day is because we're usually too tired to cook at dinner. We roll in. I also like the idea of not doing a whole lot of cooking near where we're sleeping. But it's mostly just we want to fall into camp and get some rest as soon as possible. So we usually just have like a quick tortilla wrap of some sort, or sometimes just a bar. Honestly, sometimes we did that too. Like, here's your, I'll just have a bar for dinner. Or 5 bars for dinner, whatever you feel like. Anyway, so that's why we just like to take our time in the middle of the day, have coffee, cook once, and I don't know, it just worked for us really well. It gave us time to recover and all that stuff, and kind of feel ready to take on another half of the day. So that's the meals, that's lunch. I have a list somewhere that basically says what everybody needs per day. So moving on to these right here. And these are kind of meal replacements, but they, I think, will end up being, it's a drink. It's powdered milk, powdered peanut butter, powdered whole milk, powdered peanut butter, and Carnation Instant Breakfast, which has lots of vitamins, lots of protein, lots of stuff that doesn't make it, some stuff that doesn't make it through the dehydration process. When you dehydrate meals, a lot of vitamins, I think it's A and C, get totally annihilated. So has calcium, it has a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not really a Carnation Instant Breakfast person, but it was a good solution. And we got this idea from a friend of ours named Aaron Owens Matthews. Anyway, she goes by Backcountry Foodie. So, and it's a ton of calories.
How'd you find her recipe?
She has a website called Backcountry Foodie. I think it's .com. But you can find her on Instagram. So you can find her recipes. She has like a recipe service, basically. She teaches you how to, basics of dehydrating. She has tons of recipes, just good ideas for more healthy options. And she's a nutritionist, so I feel like she knows what she's talking about. But she's very helpful. That's very helpful. This is 6 days worth of drinks for one person. What?
And the kids love it.
Oh, and the kids do love it. We were making all these and they were drinking it here, so that's a good sign. So it's tons of calories, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, lots of protein, tons of protein. So 6 days worth for one person is in each bag. So
how many calories in each?
In each serving, there's like 600 calories. It's a ton.
That's great.
So, and it's full of all the stuff I mentioned earlier, so it's good. So this is a solution. We can have it, just you mix it with water. You can do hot water, you can do cold water. I think it's fine either way. The kids like it. Okay. So moving on to some meal replacement bars that we think we're going to be using in the mornings as breakfast. Since we don't cook breakfast in the morning, we just kind of roll out and get going. These will be helpful. We've allotted 2 a day of these. These are called Sans bars, and they come in different flavors. Blueberry.
Tell me about
PBJ.
these.
This one's awesome.
Tell me about those.
The Sans bars are many, many calories. Let's see, 390 in each bar, which is a ton for.
And you'll be eating 2 a day at that
2
point.
a day.
Okay.
So that's 780. Is that right?
That's really good. It's a lot. It's a lot of food.
It's a lot. So
okay.
They also have really good ingredients. Like they have like 5 ingredients. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients. But it's all stuff you know what it is.
Is it
spinach powder being one? The kids are so excited about it.
Is this a change from what you did last time?
Yes, we primarily ate well, I just started eating like oatmeal out of the packet, which was disgusting for breakfast. Our snack bars were generally like chocolate chip, whatever, chewy bars. I don't know. They were really sugar heavy.
Did you eat Pop-Tarts in the morning?
Oh yeah, we ate Pop-Tarts. Those were yucky. I mean, everybody loves them, but you get sick of them. I got sick of them. Didn't you guys get sick of them?
So what flavors do you have of this Sans bar?
Okay, so this one is a PB&J, which is really good. It's got fruit and peanut butter in it. These have good amount of protein, 15 grams, you know, high carbohydrates. What's the sugar thing? 23. Added sugars are 0. So, I like these bars a lot. They are high calorie.
What other flavors do you have?
Okay, so we have PBJ, we have blueberry,
Ooh.
we have cherry cacao, I think that's what you say that, or whatever, and then peanut butter cacao, which is yummy also. I think we have one more flavor, don't we, or is that it?
That's it, just 4 flavors as far as I know.
So we're going to be eating 2 of those a day. So we have 48 of those for a 4-day stretch.
So 780 of your calories a day come from that, and 600 or nearly 600 come from the chocolate drink.
Yes.
Wow, so that's like 1,300. That's like over half a normal person's consumption is just those 2 things.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing. Do you have a guess as to how many calories the meals will have?
The meals will have around 5-ish. I mean, they're all
500-ish.
500-ish.
Cool. All right, what else? What
Some
else do
will
you
have
have?
more, some will have less. Okay. Coffee goes in. Clearly.
Who's the coffee consumer in your household?
Well, I am, but you are too. We carry these for me, I'm pretty sure. I don't know that Vince would really care, but I like to have the coffee.
When do you do the coffee?
We do the coffee at lunch while we're cooking water,
Okay.
boiling water.
So you do not heat in the morning. You get out of camp.
Yeah, and then I gotta adjust to that. Because
Cool.
That's an adjustment.
Yeah. Wait. So you have a morning coffee typically?
I do have a morning coffee. So then we have a snack bar category. It's like bars. We have kind of a snack bar category. So in that is more like lower calorie. I mean, they're not super low, but lower calorie, a little bit sweeter. This is, bars. So we have Cliff Bars, Bobo's Oat Bites, Snickers that everybody loves. These are all backwards, I think. Snickers everyone loves, and these are really just my concession in the kids need to have, or the kids get a morale boost from things to look forward to
What about these
in
others?
the food. And these are Huppy Bars. These are good.
Okay. So this is more in the healthy category.
This
also.
is more in the healthy, but yeah.
But they also taste good.
They're good. They're definitely good.
Yeah.
And they have lots of
They look really
flavors.
small. Do they have?
They're
decent
super
calories,
small,
or?
but they're like 200. Let me see, 190
190
in
calories.
that little
Okay.
tiny square. So
Okay.
that's good.
Cool.
And they have really good ingredients too. This one has 230.
Wow, what is it? What's the flavor?
It's the pecan orange spice, and I think this one's really good, actually.
Oh, cool.
This one is one of my favorites.
Don't eat it. When you're
I'm not
when you're
looking
on the
at
trail.
the ingredients. Yeah, these are made in Arizona. They use local ingredients. They're good. I like this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm also going to add salt, just in case some of the meals are not as salty as they're supposed to be. Okay, so, let's see. This is kind of more snacks that we need right here.
Okay.
We're going to do a lot of dried mango. It has... Does this one have sugar in it? Try to get the kind with just dried mangoes. And then these figs are really good. Now, this is primarily kids. Some of the kids like the figs, but Vince and I are the primary consumers of the figs. So that's just energy snacks. I made some granola, which is a giant brick of granola. It's like maple syrup granola with chia seeds and some raisins and oats and coconut and I don't know what else, cinnamon. So that's gonna be snack, just kind of, you have to eat a lot. So it's good to have things to snack on. So there's that. Peanut butter. Okay, so let me show you vitamin C. Just because I don't want us to be short on vitamin C. It's good for everything in your body.
Thanks, Mom.
Let's see, I'll put this over here. So food still. So now we're moving on to more of like the later in the day food. Now this is right here is our Nutso keto butter, which is a mix of seven seeds and nuts.
What do you like about that?
Well, it tastes really good. I like this company a lot. They give a lot of what they, they give every sale they make, part of it goes to this charity called Project Left Behind, which is like an orphan aid kind of company.
No, that's also true of Sands, right? But different.
Oh, yeah, Sands does like help for Haiti, right? Like economic development in Haiti.
Yeah.
So a lot of their proceeds go. So that's really cool about Sands bars too. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, it's fun to be associated with people that are giving back.
Yeah. So Nutso does this. They have a story. The founder, Danielle, I don't know her last name, but they have a story that she adopted a couple kids from, I think it was the Ukraine, and they were undernourished, so she kind of developed this nut butter idea, trying to like nourish them back to health. So then she started a company. So, and then that's why she has the nonprofit, is because she really felt like, strong feelings about the kids she couldn't adopt or take care of. So this is good for you. It's a lot of calories. It's tasty. So we have this, the keto butter. They also have, what do they have? They have something called Power Fuel that's different than this. It's a little bit different. Tastes different. They have lots of flavors. This one is like the chocolate version that we're hoping will satisfy our Nutella eaters, but I don't know if it will or not. But it will be good. So they all have like, cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, salt. They're just good. It's good company. It's healthy. I feel good about eating it. So
great.
So we're gonna eat a lot of this. This is more to do with the evening meal. Now some of this will go in the lunch meal, but we're gonna eat wraps and tortillas at night because they're easy to put together and quick. So we'll do like peanut butter ones, like a sweet version, or like with honey, or I don't know what goes. Anybody, it's obviously up to the individual what they put in their tortilla. But so that can go in there. We have bacon bits. This is chicken sausage that has been dehydrated.
So you dehydrated that?
We dehydrated it. Hopefully it is okay. It does have some fat, but the chicken is lower fat than like a pork sausage. So we kind of made just these little jerkies, coins out of some chicken sausage that we'll take. We can put in tortillas. We could snack on them if we want to. But this is actually doesn't really belong here. That goes in the dried fruit section.
What is that?
But those are dried pears.
Mm-hmm.
Pears that Georgie made, I think, with cinnamon.
So you have a pear lover in your house.
Pear lover, that would be Georgie. That's probably going all for her for 4 days. She's gonna get that and be like, "Those are mine. Nobody else can have them." Last time we were on the PCT, we did all priority mailboxes, and we'd send, 6 boxes down the trail, 1 for each of us. But this time we're doing it differently. So, remind me why we're doing it differently.
Priority is more expensive. The reason you send Priority is because you can bounce a box. Like if you show up and don't open it, you can get it free, sent down the trail for free.
Okay.
We never did it once.
We never did it. That's
and this
true.
is a cheaper way to send it.
Yeah. So we're going the cheapo route, which is hopefully works. Okay, here, this is just candy after all my talk of healthy. So we laid out an entire box of what we thought we were going to be eating. Low sugar, you know, more healthy this time kind of stuff. And we laid it all out, and our oldest daughter came in and said, I look forward to none of this. I can't find one thing in here that I'm excited about eating. Now, when you get on the trail, you're starving, so you look forward to some stuff you might not look forward to on a regular basis. But I think we kind of decided that they needed to have a little bit to look forward to.
So you let them have.
So we bought so we let them have a candy bag. That's not true. We bought a bunch of Snickers because everybody loves those, and just candy. So we're gonna do that. This is 4 days worth for one person. So everybody has a different mix sometimes, but this is just Skittles and Jolly Ranchers except for me, because I don't like Skittles, but I really like Jolly Ranchers. Going back to the evening meal, we have these condiments that go with our wraps. Sometimes we'll carry big bottles of condiments, but we have a friend who gave us a bunch of individual packets. So we have honey, hot sauce, mayo, mustard. I think that's it. So those usually go sometimes they go in the meals at lunch, and sometimes they go in the wraps at dinner. We have here, hygienic items. Okay. We have body wipes for night. Not everybody uses these. I use them. The girls use them. Since and Henry are kind of dirty out there. Gross.